don't touch that. No.
Got goddamn.
Let's
go. Got goddamn Kobayashi in the fucking podcast
These
right
people
now.
have no clue what I just did.
Let's fill you in on what just happened in the last minute and 30 seconds.
No, not even. You said you have a minute left. My wife brought in my plate. I had some issues trying to get some shit shared. What's up, Zach? And she puts my plate down. I got 2 like sausage grillers, like the cheese grillers, and a whole plate of mac and cheese with a minute left on the countdown timer. Daniel goes, "You can do it." I said, "Man, I don't know." Bing!
Dunzo.
Clean plate cub. Let's go.
I'm
gonna regret that later.
Regular Kobayashi right here, fucking ramming down fucking hot dogs and shit.
Shoo-wee.
Fuck, we started out with
Welcome
a bang
back.
there. God damn.
Yeah, that immediately got me pumped.
Wow. Welcome back to Just Got Off Podcast, Season 2, Episode 13. Lucky number 13.
Shoo-wee.
Shoo. God damn.
We're plugging through them.
Plugging through them.
Yes, sir. What's
where
today's date? The 18th?
Yeah, today's the
Yeah,
18th.
September.
God
Man, we're
damn.
plugging through the year. I just can't believe it's already almost the end of September.
Yeah, so this would technically Larry Bird episode 33. There's
Yeah.
20 in the first season, and then we got 13 now, so. There's Cole.
That's crazy.
There's Cole.
Yeah, he's pumped. I hope you guys like the new logo for Cole. We put that together here last minute for him as him and Matt Hedrick came on to sponsor the podcast. So special thanks to them for Hedrick's Lawn and Lawn Care Services and Murray's Automotive and Detailing and Performance. So if you guys need any of that stuff covered, their phone numbers are below. Their pages are tagged on our social medias. Joey's in here.
Oh, well, if it isn't Mr. Hit Shit on the Track and Get DQ'd.
God damn it. I knew he was going to say something stupid.
I'm going to modify that shirt that says, I hit stuff and get DQ'd.
I still don't know, because when we were measuring it, I was standing there with Joey and I'm like, this is way off. And then we got looking. He said, yeah, look, he said this thing is jammed all the way up into the front panel. Like the left front part of the axle was jammed so far up, it was into the panel in front.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. And it was the left side too. So I don't know. I didn't get a close look at it. Everybody else was already yelling at me, and there was some other shit going on. So I was just trying to talk to them. And so, yeah,
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. I couldn't.
It's never fun to DQ people.
The door was open. I follow the TQ Midget podcast or page now, Facebook page, and so I saw what John posted, the series posted earlier, and it was like, oh, Joey did pretty well in the heat race. Oh, he went quick time. All right, cool. Fucking DQ in the feature. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, so he messaged me. He said, what did you DQ him for? And I'm just like, dude, I had to. Like, Adam Bulliard wasn't very happy with me either, but I wore his shirt yesterday. So, and I texted him. I told him, dude, this thing's a nice fit. And, like, we talked about it, and everything's all cool. So, all the issues that happened Saturday were handled professionally, calmly, civilly, are done. And Matt started a bunch of shit for me, too. So...
I don't.
That was what the main complaints were about.
I retract my previous statement about if you need help, I'm going to come help you if I have time. I'm not getting involved in this. I'm going to end up Shane coddling somebody in the face.
Yeah. Also, Cole got his first win too.
Nice.
We had a stacked field of 28 cars. We only had 25 take times. We had 3 of them that hurt some motors
Equipment,
and hot laps. Yeah, but yeah, we had 4 stacked heat races and pretty good field. It was a very nice night. Yeah, everything was really smooth. Track was really nice and smooth. Never got really treacherous. It kind of got a lane on the top. Columbus is really hard because it's a sandy soil. So it's either a damned if you do, damned if you don't. You add some moisture, it's probably going to roughen up quite a bit.
Right.
You can't cut into it without it digging in. So.
Yep.
I feel like the track actually worked pretty good. All we had to do is just kind of pack the top all night. The top kind of had some moisture, but we just kind of had to keep laying it in so it wasn't so dirty.
Sure.
But
Nice.
yeah,
But you
it
got
wasn't too bad.
so you got your first race series was series director
Yep, yep,
under
yep.
under your belt. So high five, everybody! High five, John.
Yeah, so it
Good
was
job,
pretty good.
buddy.
I just wanted to make sure we kind of set the bar straight out of the gate. You know,
There we go.
whenever
Get
in the
get ready
drivers'
get
meeting,
ready
kind
for
of
it.
get everybody on the same page and let them know that we're out there to have fun. I gave them the shit news and unpiled the whole pile of shit that was in my lap first, and then we got to the meat and potatoes of it, as I said, and let's have some fun. So
Right. All right. So well, job well done. Little golf clap for our podcast friend. Good job, John. Everybody seems like they were happy
Yep.
with you until I get out there and start cracking skulls and cracking down
That's
on.
fine. That's fine. Joey's my friend, and I DQ'd him. So you're next, Joe. You're next, Dano.
Hey, yeah, if I
yeah.
DQ me, motherfucker, watch what happens.
Dude, I know it. I know it. But I don't like the rule either. Like the damage, basically what it was. You know, that's what it is. And I DQ'd a kid earlier in the year for that. But the rule is when they roll up onto the scales, you weigh them, and then you measure the car as it sits on the scales. Like there is no rolling it back and forth, on and off. You know, you measure it as it sits,
Right.
and it wouldn't have helped Joey to roll it back and forth anyway because his axle was so whopper jawed, man. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know how the fuck he finished second.
Well, he said it didn't
props to
help.
him.
It
Dude's a wheelman.
definitely didn't help
No.
performance.
Fuck no, it'd be a counter steer. It'd be trying to steer him away from the corner. Like
Wow.
that was what was kind of crazy. But at the same time, with it starting to take rubber, maybe it would have, like with it having that counter steer in the corner, it may have would have helped with stability and kept the car from wanting to jump out on him too.
Get
So
stopped out. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise, but can't run it like that.
Sorry,
But,
you are within the statute of limitations. Wrong answer. Have a nice time.
Yeah. So, but it was one of those deals too where I had to disqualify a guy earlier in the year as well because he was too long. The wheelbase was too long as well, and his deal was they had a slightly bent rear axle. So when they went back and measured it, if you roll it forward, it was in spec. If you roll it 180 degrees, yeah.
Whopper jawed.
Yep. But it just happened to be one of those deals. As soon as he rolled onto the scale, and as it was sitting, that 180 degrees put it out. So,
got to be within spec, boys. Make sure you measure your
it
race
is
cars
what
and
it
don't
is.
hit shit on the track.
It is what it is. They didn't try fighting me. Everybody seemed pretty happy. Like I said, Adam's commenting here now too, and me and him talked about some of the issues as well. And he's messaging me avidly too to see what he can do. The amount of support that I'm getting from everybody in this series to pitch in one way or another is incredible.
It's awesome.
And it's very humbling too, just for the simple fact that that's my overall goal. I was telling you that before the end of the night is if we have a few little hiccups in the night that are easily resolvable, and 98%, 95% of the people that I talked to before I left are happy, that's all I care.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to get back to having fun again.
You can't.
So,
I mean, it's just you can't please everybody. You know, there's gonna be people that are not happy, and there's gonna be people that ain't.
And even the guy that wasn't happy, he came up to me afterwards. He's like, dude, I broke my own 24-hour rule. Like, I'm sorry. And we sat there and had a civilized conversation. It was done,
Right.
So
let's not talk about where one of the Rayborn brothers finished.
Oh, my God. Logan about took out so Joey's car owner, car chief, Ron Combs, he volunteered to help out. We had a few car owner, car chiefs sit in the infield and help since I was in the press box to push cars off during cautions. And Logan about killed one. Something happened where a car got sideways in front of Logan. He's got it posted on his Facebook, but he got into the back bumper and it turned his wheel hard left and jammed the steering arm.
Oh, right.
And it
up.
wouldn't let him turn back right. So he was already aiming in the infield and was aiming right at this dude on the four-wheeler.
Oh, my God. No way.
He luckily got it to twist and kind of twist away at the last second.
Damn.
but Ron was bailing off that four-wheeler. He wasn't having no part of it.
Oh, shit.
So,
All right,
all
cool.
right, that's my weekend recap. So let's go ahead and get into it. September 18th, 2023. Today is National Cheeseburger Day.
Woohoo!
We touched on this some last week. National Respect Day and National Purple Bra Day. So all them ladies
I've
out there with the purple
already
bras, put the purple hearts in the comments.
I've already asked Stephanie over here to my left. Oh,
Oh, did you hear it?
I heard
You
it.
got it. So this one is a Rehab Monster peach tea. So
Peach, your dad would
I haven't
love
had
that.
one of these in a while. Oh yeah, yeah.
I already asked Stephanie if she had a purple bra on. I investigated. She does not.
Yeah. I
And
forgot to ask my wife, and she's a little busy with my little gremlin out there. She's a little wired up right now. So
Logan's in.
Logan's got a purple bra. Purple hearts in the chat for the purple bras. Got it.
Love it.
Logan's got the over the shoulder boulder holder.
Shit.
Boy, boy.
Fuck.
All right. So what'd you do this weekend?
What did I
Let's
do
go
this?
ahead and do a
what did I
weekend
do
recap
this
on
weekend?
you.
Nothing I wanted to do.
One, nothing Stephanie wanted to do. One, I'm feeling much better. If you can't tell, I can actually talk, and I
Yeah,
can.
you were wound up when I got in the Discord earlier. He
Yeah,
was
I was-
already in here working on shit, and he was just like
I was
screaming and
screaming
doing all
and
kinds
shit.
of crazy
Yeah,
noise and shit.
Like,
Like, you're a little
Uh,
much. Turn it down just for a second. Save it.
Yeah.
Save it for 8:30.
Dial it back, rein it back in. It's fine. Friday. Did we do anything Friday? Nope, we didn't do anything Friday. I don't remember. Anyway, Saturday I worked at the golf course, and then I went out to my dad's Saturday afternoon, and I wired up successfully a seat out of a 2019 Ford Fusion and made a new seat for my iRacing rig. Goes back and
Nice.
forth. The little tilt thing works. The little lumbar pad works. It all, running it off a 12-volt battery charger. Plug it right into the wall.
That's
and
crazy.
it's fucking badass. So dad's gonna weld me up a little frame and everything and make me a wheel mount, since now I can use all my stuff in VR and don't have to sit at a certain angle to see my screens. It's great. I love it. So got that done, and then we ate at Bandanas after that, a little barbecue restaurant. I ate all of my
Bandana,
food.
is that it? Is that there in Terre Haute?
Yeah, right there in Terre Haute, right
never
off
heard
of
of that. Okay.
right off of 70 and 41 there.
I love little barbecue joints, man. They're so
yeah,
fucking
dude,
great.
Bandanas is. We got a local place here that's called Rick's, and it's kind of like a staple, and it's good food.
Yeah.
But we think Bandanas is way better because she and I can eat there for like 17, 18 bucks. So
Really?
yeah,
That's
and
cheap.
it's more food than you can handle. We can eat there. We eat the lunch
You
portion
can't-
for dinner, and then we have leftovers.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even go to like a Wendy's or anything anymore without paying $30.
No, not for two people. If I eat there like
Yeah.
Wendy's, Hardee's, whatever, it's $13, $15 every time I need to eat.
Yeah, like that's with us getting a kids meal for Owen and then just like a side of fries or something for
Right.
Bexley. Like it's like 36, 37 bucks.
Yeah,
you
cool.
know?
Exactly. You
It's
spend that
crazy.
at fucking McDonald's, dude. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I can
It's
remember
wild,
when I
man.
could get a double cheeseburger or a 2 cheeseburger meal from McDonald's for $4.97.
I remember getting
And
just
that was with
McChickens.
tax.
I can get like
It was like
I can get
$4.39.
like 2 McChickens and 2 McDoubles and make a couple McGangbangs for $5. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and
Yeah,
if you want to,
yeah.
you get a gallon of sweet tea in there for another $1. Like,
Yeah, oh, their sweet tea's great too.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
I got to the point to where it was getting too sweet. Like they had to do a half cut because it almost like burnt your mouth because it was so much sugar. It locked your jaw out.
God damn it! Why am I so thirsty? Fuck.
So,
Yeah, Sunday. We had a Wabash Valley Musicians Hall of Fame banquet. Yeah, a couple of 13 or 14 inductees went into there this year, and a huge inspiration to me, a guy by the name of Bill Pine, aka Bill Scarpolini, one of my huge inspirations when I was a kid about being a guitar player and being a musician. He got inducted this weekend, so congratulations to Bill and all of those guys. And then the chairman of the Wabash Valley Musicians Hall of Fame personally handed me a Wabash Valley Musicians Hall of Fame application and said, "You need to fill this out. You deserve it."
nice.
And so
That's pretty cool.
And the requirements are you have to be 40 years old, which I will be next year. when they do the when they do the inductions. And then you have to have 20 years of playing music in the Wabash Valley. So next year I will have all the requirements. And I told Steph I'm not filling that out. It's fucking bad juju. I'll wait till somebody else does it.
I want to point somebody out in this chat too. He's a hell of a jokester, and I've never seen him tune in until tonight. So Nick Uli, he is a big jokester within our series. Great supporter in many things. He sponsors a lot of deals. Even when we did the Bragg Day Memorial, he was one of them that sponsored laps. No, he sponsored heat races and laps. But him, I don't know if you ever go follow him. He has a thing out for Matt Hedrick, just always blaming him for having bad luck and saying that he's way better than Matt. Just it's an ongoing joke. Here
we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We were sitting there talking about having the McGangbangs, the McDoubles and McChickens for less than $5, and he said Cole also gets gangbang for $5.
Hey, you guys keep your personal shit to yourself. This is an 18 and up podcast, but god damn it.
Yeah, and then Josh Derrickson, he is another he's a car owner. He's driver too, but he has actually stepped out and let a kid, Addison True, drive his car too.
Okay,
so,
right on. Cool, Josh, welcome.
They've been running
Nick,
very
welcome.
well here recently. Very, very well. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, you get a bunch of you guys in the same room together. What do you think's going to happen?
Cole's getting gangbanged.
Cole's getting gangbang. Who's got $5?
I'm here to fight or fuck, and I don't see your sister.
Oh no.
That's going to be me at your local racetrack during a TQ Midget Series event. It's going to be great. I'm be standing out there, got my T-shirt pulled over my head like, who wants to go?
You don't want him doing that.
Somebody fight me.
Redneck waffle belly standing up there.
I revoke sponsorship. Speaking of that, we had 2 new sponsors jump on board last week. Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping. You grow it, he'll cut it. We're going to make up slogans and sayings and all kinds of stuff. And
like,
Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance. You grow it, they'll mow it. Yep.
We got to find something for Cole, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. So thank you guys for jumping on board. We greatly appreciate it. It's going to allow us to do some equipment upgrades that we've needed, and we're going to do probably – you just did one. We're going to do some more giveaways. So who won our last giveaway?
Jake Kelly. So what a fucking nightmare. I'm going to have to find a different way to do it, but I went on there and got all of our followers and had to type them in one by one. Did you see that wheel?
Yes.
I sat here and I typed them in one by one on that wheel just for one fucking click. One click.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Now you know how I feel doing graphics over here for like 3 hours and then fucking.
Yeah. So all that time to put all them names in for one click.
Sign me up, Josh. Too. I'll get in with. There's a super heavy TQ class. Fat Boys Incorporated.
But no, yeah, I did get the wheel spin, and Jake Kelly won that. I messaged him and asked him what he wanted, and I told him to pick between a shirt, a hat, a hoodie, beer glass, or one of the tumblers or a sticker. And he chose to get a hoodie. So, we will be shipping a black just got off podcast hoodie to him here momentarily.
Nice. Awesome.
So
congratulations. And it is getting to be September, October-ish, the hoodie season. Perfect time for you to get one, wear it to a racetrack.
And I'm telling you.
Keith Bradley shirts are still available, and you're going to Eldora.
They won't get them in time. They done fucked up.
You done fucked up. We told you.
I'm gonna be at Eldora this Saturday.
You had your opportunity. Yeah, you had your opportunity, chat.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where
you could have got free beer this weekend.
You could have got free beer this weekend.
God.
Free beer. All you had to do is just wear the shirt.
Yep, just had to buy a $25 shirt. You were going to do that anyway when you go to the racetrack.
You could think you're going to get it before the weekend. You better do some sweet talking to Streamlabs.
Yep.
Get them to expedite that shit now.
So that's how that works. See, when we show up to a racetrack and you have a Keith Bradley shirt on, you get free beer. But you got to buy a Keith Bradley shirt first.
all the beer drinkers that are, going to be at Eldora this weekend.
4 Crown. Fuck.
Yeah, they missed out on their opportunities.
God.
Oh, shit. Oh, here he goes.
That's exactly what they're going to be saying.
Oh, yeah.
Need to have a dash for the slowest qualifying cars. I want a chance to win something. All right.
Well, we had 3 cars that didn't even get a qualifying time, so that mean we just run 1?
Yeah, sure.
3 of them, I think, had
coming
holes.
from China. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Cole and Matt bought shirts. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think Cole ordered them, and they just kind of, yeah. So I don't know.
Well, the thing is,
like I
just
said,
when
you
you
got to
think
be
they're not
patient
gonna
with those.
Yeah, just when
Yeah,
you think
you
they're
gotta
not
be
going to show
patient
up,
with
they'll show
those.
up.
Right. Yeah, you got to be patient with those, just because we do not make them personally. We do all the artwork and provide them to
Yep.
Streamlabs, and then
They
you
do
put
all
the order in. They make it. It takes about 3 or 4 business days to do that,
Yep.
and then they ship it from there, and it's another 3 to 5 business days. So, if you order on a Monday, you probably won't get it until the next Wednesday or Thursday. So, they're usually pretty quick about it. I mean, I got my stuff pretty quick.
Yeah, it's usually about 10
just
business
because
days.
of the-
So
Yeah, just because of the process, but yeah. So
they are made to
just
order.
give 'em
They're
some
on
time.
demand.
Yep. Yeah,
On
we
demand.
don't have the funding yet to just have a stockpile sitting here to ship
Maybe
out
one of
at
these days.
your needs.
We'll pick up
yeah.
40 more sponsors, and we'll probably be able to get get there.
And that does go for anybody in here. If you would like to contribute and sponsor, I know Nick Gooley has a roofing business. If you look down there on the bottom, in between the memorial sticker for Ashley and Matt, there is a little gap there, and then there is another section right over there besides Murray Automotive Detailing and Performance. We can put you on there. We can accommodate you in logos, and as you can see here in a little bit, we have topics that are dedicated to the 2 sponsors we have now, and we can add you in for just the tip topic or something else. So if anybody else would like to contribute, get a hold of us, let us know, and we will be happy to work with you.
Yep, absolutely.
With that being said, you want to jump into this day in history and start our first topic with our new sponsor?
Let's do it. Check this out, Matt.
Let's go.
This is a segment called This Day in History, brought to you by Hendricks Lawn and Landscaping. It's This Day in History! Ta-da!
Balloon up there. Let's go.
Let's
Front and center.
go. Yeah. Notice I covered up John's camera because nobody wants to see that side of the screen anymore.
Nah, nobody does. I don't give a shit.
I'm working on a little sound effect for that too. Maybe like a little lawnmower or something.
You grow it, we mow. Hey,
grow it, we
Dano,
mow
they say the grass is always green on the other side. Is that true? Fuck no, it's grass. It's green because Hendricks Lawn and Landscaping's over there. Duh.
We're getting another $500, John. Nick Cooley said he'd do it.
Probably about K4 history then.
What is
Matt
wrong
just,
with this kid?
I'm telling you, dude. Matt and Nick are too funny. Like, they're hilarious together. They are always.
Here we go.
They're always giving themselves.
I need to know like how your camera sense is. Can we get you on the podcast? And are they PG enough to get on the podcast?
Josh
What
said
is-
I'm just here for the gay history.
What is going on?
I tagged all the wrong people tonight, didn't I?
You said you tagged a bunch of people. Can
I
we go?
did.
Can we go back in history right now?
No. This isn't. There's no Groundhog Day.
I
we're
don't
in
care.
for it.
I'm just glad you're here. It's fun. It's great. All right.
Hot tub time machine.
Yeah. Hendricks Lawn and Landscaping, this day in history. Here we go. In 1755, Fort Ticonderoga in New York officially opened.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
In 1755, Fort Ticonderoga in New York officially opened.
What is that?
It's a fort in New York called Ticonderoga.
No shit. But like, is it a military branch?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
okay.
Historical
Now,
landmark.
Nick served in the military. Nick did some tours overseas and stuff, so he will probably be familiar with that.
Fort Ticonderoga, formerly Fort Carillon, is a large 18th century star fort built by the French, and it narrows near the south end of Lake Champlain in northern New York, United States. So it's like one of those French-Spanish War fort things. They're pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Older than dirt. In 1789, the first loan is made to pay the salaries of the presidents and Congress. It was the first public loan that the United States government borrowed so that they could pay the president and the members of Congress in the first session.
We've
Congress.
sure went downhill since then.
Jesus Christ. Preach it, Brother John. Hey, what's your favorite thing in the world?
I don't know, man. Racing.
Taxes.
No.
1789, your taxes went up, and you weren't even born yet.
Yeah, fuck them.
I thought this was pretty neat because it's still around today. In 1793, U.S. President George Washington lays the cornerstone of the Capitol building in Washington, D.C.
I thought you were going to tell me George Washington was still around.
He was.
Nope. Sure
he,
not.
He was not alive, but he was still around.
He's been passed through many generations of worms now.
Man, I wonder where George Washington is even buried. Does anybody even know?
No, I have no clue. Hey, did you see that Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles?
Oh
Achilles,
yeah,
4 plays in.
Yeah,
four plays into the season. He lasted 3 more plays than Abraham Lincoln. Oh, that's not good. No,
I got you.
I couldn't find it. I wasn't gonna look for it either.
My name's John. I'm real slow. Start calling you quick time.
Okay.
In world news, in 1812, the Great Fire of Moscow burns out after 5 days. 75% of the city is destroyed, and nearly 12,000 people are killed.
Wow.
Big one.
Big.
This one's for the women's. 1837, Charles Louis Tiffany and John B. Young co-founded a stationery and fancy goods emporium in New York City, later renamed in 1853 as Tiffany & Co.
Huh.
Diamonds and shit.
Damn, that's fucking old. Yeah. I didn't realize that company was that old.
Diamonds and shit.
Costing us all kinds of money since.
I think it was this year that baseball introduced the whole pitch counter thing. Pitch time counter or whatever. They got like 10 seconds to throw the ball or whatever.
I don't know if it was this year or last year, but
I don't know when they did it.
Just helped speed the game up.
But anyway, a little baseball thing for you here. Today in 1848, baseball ruled that the first baseman can tag the base for an out instead of the base runner.
What year was that?
1848.
When was baseball even created?
Like 1830 something?
They waited 12 years to create that, to make that rule. See, I don't want to hear anybody bitching about the racing
1839.
rules. Took them almost 10 years to come up with the rules.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, I'm tired of you punching me in the face when I'm running down the first baseline, Jimmy. God damn it. You need to figure something out where you can step on a bag and not hit me in the face all the time, you crooked bastard. Damn it. Tell Cheryl I said hey.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye. That's my favorite thing on the whole planet, dude. In 1906, a typhoon with a tsunami killed an estimated 10,000 people in Hong Kong.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And these fucking creepy bastards. In 1947, the CIA officially comes into existence after being established by President Truman previously on a Monday in July. We talked about that on an episode.
Yeah. I do remember that now.
Yep. They were officially became a thing today in 1947. They were busy in 1947. The U.S. Air Force created a separate military service by the passing of the National Security Act.
I'm lost in this question. How long did it steed to get by a dude? Hopefully for then 10 years. Tagged. What?
What? English,
Press
motherfucker.
1 if you're having a stroke.
1.
He probably fat thumbed his phone or something.
Autocorrect. I noticed that.
autocorrected.
I noticed Matt typed duck instead of fuck earlier.
You probably did that on purpose. I don't know if well, it's on. I don't know. He's on Facebook, so yeah, it shouldn't have started out.
No, it shouldn't. 1947 as well, the U.S. Department of Defense had their first day of operation today. So that's cool.
1947.
Yep. 1958, this is called the Fresno Drop. The Bank of America mailed out 60,000 Bank AmeriCards in Fresno, California. It was the first credit card, later renamed
Jesus Christ.
Visa.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. In 1964, the TV sitcom Addams Family premiered, ran for 2 seasons. A year later, TV sitcom I Dream of Jeannie premiered on NBC.
Never heard of it.
Really? Where
Yeah.
she goes, bing, like she controls
Nope,
everyone.
nope.
Dude, man, you're missing
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, something like that.
Little space.
I didn't watch
history.
a whole lot of TV shows
Old
where
peop-
everybody was already dead.
Right, old people shows.
Like my grandma used to just love watching I Love Lucy and like the Westerns.
I Dream
and
of
stuff.
Jeannie.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Gunsmoke, Bonanza.
can we please watch something where the people are still alive?
Like, I
God,
feel like you're a little kid in The Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
Little House on the Prairie. I think Laura is the only fucking one alive until here recently, right?
Guess what's on my
Uh-oh.
TV right now?
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie.
That's funny as shit. Grow up, Stephanie. Grow up.
Let's see. Today, in 1977, U.S. Voyager 1 took the first space photograph of Earth and the Moon together.
Oh wow.
And yet the Earth is still flat.
Oh Jesus.
God, here we go.
Here we go.
Moving on. I'm a huge Kiss fan. I love rock and roll. It's no secret. 1978, all 4 Kiss members released their solo albums. And then a few years later, in 1983, Kiss was the first unmasked with no makeup appearance on MTV.
I don't think I've ever. I haven't even Googled it. I don't think I'm going to because I don't want to ruin the image. But I don't think I've ever seen them without makeup.
Well,
I think I have Gene Simmons just because he was doing like some
Yeah.
photog shit because of his tongue and whatnot. But
Yeah.
yeah,
They're pretty ugly bastards, honestly.
that's why they're wearing makeup.
I love this movie. In 1998, Rush Hour, starring Jackie Chan
Loved
and
it.
Chris Tucker, was released. It was Jackie
You understand
Chan.
the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Come on, Lee. Whoa. Huh. Good God, yo. What is it good for? I'm sure
Man, I'm gonna have to
nothing.
watch those. Rush Hour 2. I don't like sequels, but Rush Hour 2 is just as good.
This is good, yeah. Rush Hour 3 was kind of meh. It was all right. I was
Man,
kind of over it.
That'd be
though.
fun.
Fucking crazy.
Anyway, go ahead. Rush Hour.
What color panties you want? What the hell is going on in the chat tonight? What is going on?
dude? I have
Oh my
no
God.
clue.
In 2001, I remember this. You might not even be old enough. The first mailing of the anthrax letters from Trenton, New Jersey.
I remember that.
Okay. all
That
right.
was that was yeah, that happened a week after September 11th,
Yeah.
9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a big fucking deal.
A little biblical history for you here. In 2020, the earliest dated evidence for the human species in the Arabian Peninsula as fossilized footprints over 120,000-year-olds were uncovered in Saudi Arabia's Nefud Desert.
Wow.
They found footprints that were 120,000 years old.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
I've got a lot of questions. Is there no wind there? Did nobody in 120,000 years step in that same place? Are we sure that
You got to think the
did he leave
population was
traces of skin behind
probably.
in that area to test?
They can carbon date rocks.
Is skin not biodegradable? I can
It
go
is.
on.
Yeah, keep going.
Did he piss in that spot? It's kind of like a deer. They just have piss running down their leg and just plant their heel in it for tracing purposes for mating. Pow.
Hey, let me ask you. Oh,
Oh, see, I got you this week. You
Yeah.
fucked me up last week when you did that shit. You started going on your tangent.
let me ask you a question. All right, you're sitting
Uh-oh.
hypothetical. We're getting into this type of, not even hypothetical, in a real world situation. We're getting into this time of year. Okay,
Okay.
you're sitting in your deer stand. It's like opening day of shotgun season. The weather's perfect. You got the right wind. It's cold as fuck. There's frost all over the ground. You ain't shot your buck yet. There's a doe that walks in front of your stand, and she turns and looks at you and starts stomping her back foot. What are you doing? Thank you very much. You ain't busted me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, because you know that
She blows.
she's either she, yeah,
Yeah, she
blows,
blows.
yeah,
Yeah, she
it's
gone.
over, dude.
Yeah, over for everybody within 3 counties.
Yeah, yeah, because they've got like a little community.
Everybody,
meeting to
every
have.
deer in the community heard that fucking snort wheeze from fucking 15 miles away.
Yeah, you know what else they're gonna hear?
Pow. Well,
Yeah, fucking Marsha did it again.
goddamn, Marcia. I told her, stupid whore.
Yeah.
All right, birthdays today. Ryan Sandberg, 64, born in 1959. Ryan Sandberg.
I don't know who that is.
Cubs? You don't know who Ryan Sandberg is?
Dude, I do better with pictures than I do names.
Oh, you're not gonna
I
know who he is
remember
anyway.
faces, not
All right.
names.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Jada Pinkett Smith turns 52 today.
Oh, Jada or Will?
I'm just saying.
So that was
Keep
Jada's birthday?
Jada's birthday today. Yep.
Oh.
And then Mr. Testicle Cancer himself, Lance Armstrong, is also 52 today.
Did you have a Livestrong bracelet?
Nope.
Really? I did. I had one of the little yellow Livestrong bracelets.
Performance enhancing drugs.
That's all right.
Weed.
You use those too. They're just a blue pill.
We're going to fight.
Well, you know what?
I'm here to fight or fuck, and I don't see your sister.
You definitely need a blue pill then, for sure. Absolutely.
See, you can't play
God.
that sound effect for me because I don't have a sister. So
Well, you know, that happens. Anyway, this has been Hedrick's Lawn and Landscaping. This day in history.
yeah, buddy.
Thank you, Matt, and your company for jumping on board for Just Got Off Podcast season number 2 and all the way probably through season number 3, depending on what we decide to do with episodes and shit. So we got your back. We will
Yes,
promote
sir.
your business as best we can.
Yes, sir. So the next topic, I want to do some like mind-blowing fun facts just to see how many of these you've heard of. A lot of math involved
Okay.
and kind of puts things into perspective too. So, did you know you blink around 1,100 times an hour, 16,000 times a day? Well, you have to sleep, of course. And then 5.84 million times a year, which, assuming you live to 75, sums up to 438 million times of blinking in your life.
Damn.
That's a lot of eye lubrication.
I mean, how much energy would that consume?
Oh, not much. Your eyelids aren't shit.
How much energy does it take to blink? 3 calories to blink.
Bullshit. There's no way it burns 3 calories to blink. Otherwise, nobody would like. I would go in there and eat a whole.
That's what
I
it
just got a
says
whole
right
pack
here.
of zebra fucking zebra cake rolls. I'll go eat that box and I'll just sit here and fucking blink like this the whole rest of that episode and I'll be okay because I'm just gonna burn it off. I feel like that's bullshit. I would say like 0.3 calories. Otter said 3 calories to blink and I'm still this fat. The fuck?
Well, in my defense, all I did was Google it and it said 3.
Yeah, I feel like that just got pulled off Urban Dictionary or something.
Well, it was on Reddit,
Some-
so you know it's got to be true.
No, see, there's some
Yeah,
stuff.
anywhere from
some of
0.001
these-
1,000ths to 3,000ths of a calorie per blink.
Some of these I've pulled off of Reddit, but they also had a source page to go with them for proof.
All right, well, I'm
So-
going off. Let's see, what's this say? That's too much crap to read. Math
Yep,
and things. Okay. Next.
Whoever gets born in space first will be an instant celebrity.
That is true.
Could you imagine being like, where were you born at?
Base.
The moon. I was born on the moon.
Oh,
What
I'm
kind of birth certificate do you get? Like my uncle was. My
you
uncle
get
was
an
born
atmospheric
in
exemption.
Spain. You legally are an alien.
Yeah, you legally are an alien. Like, nothing applies to me. I was born in outer space.
Yeah, this fucking world isn't even mine.
I don't even claim this
let alone
planet.
let alone this fucking country. You fuckers are idiots. We don't do this shit on the moon. We don't even pay taxes up there. Fuck taxes.
There he goes with the taxes again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it'd be crazy though, because like, I mean, what would your birth certificate be? You'd have to make it something fucking cool, something like glows and does some fucking weird wonky space cadet shit.
Ooh, like
because
in Lord of the Rings or whatever, where they can only see it see the text through the moon runes or whatever, through the light of the thing and through the moonstone.
something.
Yeah, that'd be
to
cool.
be a special like glowing effect.
Yeah, it's only visible like on the 17th summer moon of every like the third summer moon of the 17th year or some shit, and it's like fucking on some type of old school parchment paper that's rolled up in a little scroll with a.
Well, and see, that's what I was saying. My uncle, so my grandpa was in the Air Force. No, hang on. I think he was Navy. He was in the Navy, and he was stationed over in Spain. And at that time, your wife could live with you over there. They could
Right.
live on base with you, and like across the country, but in another country. But she was actually pregnant with my uncle at the time, and he was born in Spain. So he actually has a Spain birth certificate from when he was born over there, and then he has one here in the United States
Oh, that's cool.
to prove citizenship. But he still has like the original Spain deal, and it's really fucking cool. It's not just a piece of paper, dude. It's got like all kinds of like Spaniard like
Filigree and shit.
oh yeah. It's really cool and decorated nice and has like the calligraphy like writing and stuff.
That's because
It's
they actually
pretty
give
wild.
a fuck about their citizens.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Cows kill more people per year than sharks do. Cows kill around 22 people per year, and sharks only kill about 5.
Wow.
Which
I
that
wonder-
checks out. There's a lot of fucking cows out there.
I gotta go, Julia. We got cows. Oh, there's
Let's
another cow.
see.
Nope, I think that's the same one.
Speaking of other countries and planets, Russia has a larger surface area per square kilometer than Pluto. Russia's square kilometer surface is 17.75 million square miles, and Pluto has 16.647 I said square miles. I'm sorry, square kilometers.
Wow.
So just a little under a 500,000 square kilometers. Russia is bigger than the whole planet of Pluto. And
So it's
yes,
safe to
Pluto
say
is
that-
still a fucking planet. I don't
It's
care
safe
what
to
anybody
say
says.
that Pluto could fit in your Uranus.
No.
Yeah, but
I don't
it
know
could
the
if
size of
you-
Uranus.
If you just fucking relax, dude, like Pluto could fit in Uranus.
Yeah. I'd still rather get in a field with grass puppies than a bunch of water sharks.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, the running of the bulls. Have you ever seen the fucking footage of that shit?
Yeah,
Oh
and then
my
here's
God,
the other.
no thanks.
My grandpa's told me cool stories too, where they have like the Colosseums over there, and he said he has one of the spears. Like basically I think it's like a sacrifice, basically,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they have a bull and they
The matadors
Trying-
and stuff. Like the
yes,
bull
they
runs
stab
by
it
and
with
they
a spear
poke him,
until it dies. Yeah, and they're spears. But I guess when my uncle was very little, my grandpa and grandma took him to that, and one of the guys that killed one of the bulls, he got one of the bloody spears when it was over with. And I don't know if my grandpa knows where it is, but he said that he had one from one of those events one time.
That's badass.
It's pretty wild.
I'd kill a deer like
But,
that. Standing on a tree limb, drop one of them
Fucking Rambo.
Yeah.
I've seen videos on TikTok of people doing that where
Yeah,
deer
that
comes
Brian
underneath their
O'Connor.
stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just go
Drop like a
throw
40
it
pound
straight down.
They drop like a 40, 50 pound spear on a fucking like hog or whatever. You seen that shit? Pig man
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
it is. Brian
Pretty
O'Connor.
wild,
That
dude.
fucking shit's nuts.
Okay, so next one. Whenever you shuffle a standard deck of cards, the specific order that it settles in, for all the intents and purposes, has never occurred and will never occur again.
Yeah.
The
We talked about
chances
this
of
on
that
like
is
episode 8 or 9.
yeah, it's like 8 times 10 to the 67th power. So that is 8 with 67 zeros after it.
That's fucking insane. We determined what that was actually called, like a fucking quinta-quadru gajillion or some shit.
Yeah, it was a crazy ass number.
What is
Um,
8 with 67 zeros called? Zillion.
What? That's gotta be
Zillion.
more than that. Bullshit. Somebody's being a smartass. That's on Reddit too, ain't it?
No, this one's on Quora. Oh, these stupid quinquagintillion. QUAGINTILLION. Let me
Is there a listening option? Can you type that in Google and then click the listening thing so they can say it for us?
I'm just gonna type this. I'm just gonna type this in chat. It's quinquagintillion is what it's pronounced as.
Quinquagintillion.
Yeah.
That's see, they don't teach you that. We just go to
No.
trillions because that's what our country's in debt from.
Here we go. It's coming up in chat right now. Take a look at this word. It's fucking crazy. Quinquagintillion.
It's even worse to look at it.
I know.
Whoa.
That's nuts. How do I pronounce this? Can I click on this?
I don't know. I feel like Quagmire made this up. That's not real number.
Oh, god dang it. God,
So
Windows
87,
is-
87 quinquagintillions.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Damn, John.
Okay.
That's fucked.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, I had to. We still have more. I had to do that one.
I love
Let's see. Here's another one for taxes. I'm on it hard tonight. Only
damn.
9% of callers, single number, 9% of the callers to the IRS reached a live person in 2021. So if you called the IRS in 2021, only 9% of the people got to talk to a live person.
I wonder what that number is for 2023 because I called the IRS and I actually talked to a real person within like 3 minutes of being on the phone.
I don't
was
know.
amazing.
I didn't
I was
look
so
this
shocked.
up. Go see. I don't even know where my phone is. There it is. Can you see? Go look and see how many people, if there is a released number of how many people called in 2021.
How many people called the IRS
in
in
2021?
2021?
I'm ready. Read it out, and I'll do the math and figure out how many people got fucked.
Okay, the IRS received a record 282 million calls in 2021.
282 million.
Yep.
So,
That's 282 with 6 zeros.
well, I guess that's not. Wait a minute. That's not right, is
I
it?
think there's 300 million people in the United States.
So 282 million people called, and 25,380,000 got to talk to them. So
Yeah.
250. So out of the 282 million, 256.62 million didn't even get to talk to anybody. They got pissed off with an automated service and didn't get helped.
So, according to the IRS website, specifically during fiscal year 2021, the IRS received a record 282 million calls, but only 32 million of those calls were answered by customer service representative. In the first half of 2021 alone, fewer than 15,000 employees were available to handle more than 240 million calls. That's one person for every 16,000 calls.
Thank you, stimulus checks, because that's
Cha-ching,
exactly what that shit's
motherfucker.
from. It's from COVID, and everybody calling to find out when they're getting their stimulus
Yep.
money.
Yep.
Oh my God! So Clinton actually pulled up some stuff here too. 6.5 million this year, and 2.4 million of them actually talked to a live assistant. So that's almost 50%. That's a better number.
That's a better number. Of course, you got to
I
remember that
can
like a
almost
lot
go
of
with
those
that.
people were like laid off and like sitting at home because of fucking COVID and shit.
Yeah.
And this day last year, I saw my This Day in History too. Going to touch on this for a second. Biden declared that the pandemic was over. This time, today last year. You think?
Yeah.
Next, I'm
let's-
not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I know.
I'm not going to do it.
I left the door open.
I heard it
was
creak.
slowly closing it.
I heard it creaking. I was like, I'm just going to let it shut. Let it go. Let it go. Because
We gotta
Joe
have
never
some,
bothered me anyway.
We gotta have some underlying rules that we don't necessarily post in here. We try not to touch on touchy subjects of politics, race, religion, genders, just personal shit. Like that's personal beliefs, and we shouldn't try to hinder those in any way. So, anyway, next one.
Moving on.
If you fold a piece of paper 42 times, if you could, it's impossible to. I think the max that you could fold a piece of paper is like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was going to say 7. Yeah, you can't get the 8th fold done. Yeah.
Right. So if you fold a piece of paper 42 times, its thickness will actually be equal to the distance between the Earth and the Moon.
Wow. Really?
Yes. The distance between here and the Moon is 238,900 miles. And I didn't think this was real. If you want to sit there and do this 42 times, fucking by all means do it. I did it the other night. The thickness of a piece of paper is 1,000th, 0.001.
Right.
So you fold it and it doubles. You fold it, it doubles again. So now you're at 4,000. So then you do it again, 8,000ths. And by the time you do that 42 times and doubles,
42 times, yeah.
you will, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Fucking wild.
That's crazy.
So for anybody that wants to do that in their spare time, if you were sitting there, you can't sleep, you're bored, take 0.001, and when you double that, you basically double that 42 times.
You'd get
whatever your answer is,
235,000.
you multiply it by itself. You do 42 rounds of doubling, and you will get yourself past the 238,900 mile mark off of a sheet of paper.
So that would technically give you inches, and then you divide that by, or
Which is,
multiply
I
that
think,
times however many inches are in a mile.
Yes, correct.
And that should give you 230,000.
Correct.
That's fucking nuts. I could see that, though. Numbers are fucking weird. If Frog was in here right now, he'd be fucking geeking out. He'd be fucking doing it.
I tagged him. You got to tell him. Oh,
he is feeling better, by the way. I did speak with our
we'll
good
have to
buddy
put a
Chris
timestamp
Walters.
in here so he can go back and try and figure that out and fuck with it himself. Do a long.
Right at an hour. Actually, it's
Perfect.
55 minutes.
Hell yeah.
55 minutes and 30 seconds.
Next one. Let's see. If every human on the Earth, which is all 7.5 billion people or so, could fit or went to this area in this location, they would all fit in the state of Rhode Island, which is around 4 square feet per person. So every person on Earth, if they traveled to Rhode Island,
really?
Frog is here.
Frog is here.
Frog is here. So did you hear that, Chris? About the paper? 42 times. If you fold it 42 times, the thickness will actually be equal to the distance between the Earth and the Moon. So yes, back to it. If every human on Earth traveled to the state of Rhode Island, they could fit within the state borders, and everybody would have 4 square feet per person,
Wow.
which is just a 2 foot by 2 foot square. We're not fitting because some people are bigger than 4
Right.
feet wide.
Some people are, yeah. My 600-pound life's going to call us. Please stop talking about our show.
They're not coming. They're not coming. That's too much drywall.
See,
to
I
repair.
told you he would. I could hear his thumbs tapping the phone screen from here. He was multiplying that fucking shit exponential
growth.
Yeah,
You're not fucking kidding, man.
That's crazy,
I
dude.
was like 1,000th times 42 doubled. It's gonna reach 238,900 miles. No way. So I sat here and I'm like,
Oh, you
damn.
did? You sat there and did it?
fuck yeah. I'm not bullshitting on the podcast. I want to make sure it's true before I put it on here. This is an educational podcast.
It's like that
Dano.
fucking dude like from Canada where he's like, "What? No way! For fuck's sakes!"
What? No way. Yeah, that's on a Letterkenny.
Letterkenny. What? No way! For fuck's sakes!
You made a spare parts, ain't you, bud? Next one. A seahorse is the only living organism that the male gives birth to the offspring.
I knew that. I did know that.
Pretty wild.
Except Cole Murray.
For that does get you a free trip to Disney World, though. Disney did. Karina, all right, so my wife is 8 months pregnant. She just put in the comments, "I wish you were a seahorse." Me too, because I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow. We'd be loaded with money, and we would be setting up a trip to Disney. So, furry.
I laughed so hard there, I almost made myself pass out. That let all the air out of my system. Damn.
My poor wife, man. She's wore out. She's a trooper.
Has surpassed me on the belly for sure.
Oh yeah. Our Tennessee trip. You guys were about pretty equal. And,
Pretty even.
Yeah,
she definitely got.
Every night she tells me now that he is out of room. He is out of room in there, and it is absolutely wild to just watch him move. I swore to God he was gonna like bust through her skin the other night. He was moving a lot and rolling around. I'm like,
crazy, dude.
It's wild. It's so cool. It's so cool to feel. It's nuts.
Nuts.
I
wish I could see whoever commented my name. That was me. I said something.
Yeah, I don't think anybody commented his name. You said it.
I said something. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
you said Cole Murray because we said a seahorse is the only living organism that the male gives birth to offspring, and you said it was Cole.
Except Cole, yeah. Except for Cole, yeah.
Yeah. Last one. The last Blockbuster video store in the world is almost a mythical thing because everyone knows it exists, but no one you know has ever seen it in person. And it is located in Bend, Oregon.
Wow. I didn't know there were even any existing still.
One. Yeah, I knew there was one. I didn't know the location, but it does make sense. But yeah, it says that it is almost a mythical thing. Like most people don't actually truly believe that it's real just because almost no one knows somebody that's actually been there.
I'll be damned.
I wonder how much business they get. I mean, for them to keep it open and keep doing what they do, like it's a shame. It's a shame that Blockbuster's like not a thing anymore because I mean it was a really cool store, but I mean it is one of those things
for that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But are there any video stores still around anymore?
I don't even think we have a video store here in town. We had a place here called Family Video.
Right. I was getting ready to say the same thing. We had one in Rushville.
2 or 3 of them here in Terre Haute, North End, South End, and I believe there was one like right in the middle of town, and they're no longer existent anymore either. Oh, shit.
So Cole works for Matt. He said, go to bed and show up to work on tomorrow and like today.
God damn, shots fired.
Yeah. Matt, yeah. I had actually mentioned this on a previous podcast too, that Deb and Bob's. It was a video, privately owned video store there in Rushville, and they used to do video games and shit. I remember like when I had a Sega Genesis and stuff, they had like
Oh, I
Sega
love
games
Sega.
and stuff.
God dang.
I used to get all kinds of games and stuff in there. it was
Cole
pretty cool.
Cole just quit his job.
Oh, you heard it here first on the live podcast.
Yes, red boxes are still a thing. There's still a couple here in
Yes.
Terre Haute. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, granted,
and most of them
they're
are in your
sun-baked.
CVS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them are indoors now. Like all of ours, the CVS and the Walgreens are outside. We got one outside of a Dollar General in Greensburg. And then there's one, I think they've got one inside of every Walmart. Like when you first walk in right there inside
There's
the
none.
little,
There's none in our Walmarts.
Really?
Mm-mm. Ours are all at like Circle K gas stations and speedways.
Like outside?
Outside. Yeah.
Does yours have the little pull down screens? The
Some of
shade
them do,
protectors?
depending on what way they're facing.
Huh. Yeah, we have one in every Walmart around here. Oh, yeah. Karina said they've got one in McDonald's. I think they've got one there in well, there's another dollar store on the other side of Greensburg as well that's got one too. But yeah, so there are still around, and like if there are any cool movies, I always try to get one. That way me and Karina could watch, but most of the time like the problem is like I don't know, they don't have a whole lot of new interesting stuff out.
Right.
I'm not very fascinated with some of the new movies that have been coming out. Like Karina and I went to the movies the other night for the first time in like 2 fucking years. We've seen the new Disney's Haunted Mansion. Like the original had Eddie Murphy in it.
Oh, right.
This is a new one. It's got like Owen Wilson in it. And it's a good movie, but I don't know, being a Disney kid that I am, like my grandma retired from Disney after 20 years. I went to Disney World like all the time when I was a little kid. It just, I don't know. Like I said
Just didn't
earlier
get
with the
you, huh?
Rush Hour. Yeah, like the Rush Hour. Sequels aren't always my thing. I like original shit, and I think the Eddie Murphy really makes that, and it's hard to switch that around.
That's true. He did. Yeah. He says it's a Disney movie, but we all know it was the Barbie movie.
No, but Owen said he had to go watch the Barbie movie because his sister wanted to go, and when he was with his dad, they went and watched it, and Owen obviously was a tag along, so he had to go watch the Barbie movie too.
I've heard that movie is fucking awesome. That Sound of Freedom movie. I've heard that movie's fucking great. I don't really watch that.
That's on
movies.
Netflix, ain't it?
I don't know.
I think that one's on Netflix. We've been watching Sons of Anarchy again.
Congratulations,
seen-
chat. We just passed 100 messages again for the podcast tonight.
Hell yeah,
That's like
dude. We've
3
hit that
or
like the
4
last 3 or
weekends
4 times in a
Yeah.
row.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, we love that.
Clap it
we
up.
We love
Fuck yeah.
the cooperation and everybody playing a role. And
I think we set a new tune-in record this morning. I seen it pop up, or this afternoon too. I think we seen it pop up to like 26 viewers as soon as we got in here. So
hell yeah.
word.
Very good. Hard to watch having kids. Oh, he said he's seen it in theater.
Oh
Yeah. It's kind of hard for us to because we've either got Bexley all the time or oh shit. Matt Hedrick said Blair Webster bowled a 300 tonight. So Blair is one of the guys that helps Matt out there at the track. Super funny dude. He always gives me a lot of shit at the racetrack.
Hey, are y'all at the bowling alley right now?
I
'Cause if
think
you're at the
Joey
bowling
Paxton
alley-
was.
If you're at the bowling alley and we're not patched into the sound system right now, you're not living your best life. That's all I got to say. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're
Joey
living your
told me
best.
the other night that he was bowling because he said he's in a bowling league on two nights. He said he bowls on Monday night at one location, I think in Connorsville, and then he bowls in Richmond's league on
I'd love
Thursdays.
to bowl, but my knee won't take it anymore.
I can't bowl unless I'm half lit. Like
That's the only way I'd be able to do it. I'd have to be full pop because it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, well, I mean, and not even just for that. I don't know, man. I'm a try hard. I like to do things right, and I don't like to suck.
Right.
And I try
That's not
way
what
too
I
hard
heard.
at bowling, and I don't have the I don't know. I suck at bowling unless I've had like 2 or 3 fucking beers and kind of loosen up and just fucking don't
Yeah.
care, I guess.
Swing juice,
But
swing
yeah,
lube.
badass, dude.
Yeah,
300. That's
congratulations,
fucking
man.
awesome, dude. Congrats,
Congratulations.
Blair.
I shot my two
Um,
300s in state tournament
yeah,
in high
Blair is
school.
a big motherfucker. How tall is he? He's got to be like 6'6" or something? He's a tall son of a bitch.
You just gotta get down, man. You gotta get down, throw that ball on that lane.
Well, he could probably get a 24-pound fucking ball and shatter all the pins on the first. I'm telling you, he's not a guy. He's a guy that I would like to have in my corner.
I got one of them. His name's Rufus.
Oh
He's
yeah,
6'5", 350. When you fight me, you don't fight me. You fight him. He reminds you of fucking Sloth from the Goonies. I love you, Chunk. Kind of like that.
I think that's it. That is all I got for
all you
my
got?
fun facts. Yep.
All right. Goddamn. All right. So we mentioned the golf course again this weekend. If y'all have never played glow golf before, find somebody to put that shit on for you because it is hilarious. It is so much fun. John wants to do it so bad he can taste it. We had another glow golf thing this weekend at Mark's Par 3, and I was inspired by you and your trivia questions for me this weekend. We have
the last couple weeks.
Yeah, we have my nephew Vinny, who loves golf now. He hung out with us last night at the golf course and made like $120, man. Like just swindling people out of their money with trivia questions.
Shit.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome.
So what we did is Vinny is 13 years old. He's very, very smart, very, very intelligent kid. And so we had a table set up, and you could have the opportunity to get asked 3 trivia questions. They were 1st grade, 5th grade, and 9th grade difficulty. They weren't multiple choice. They were just easy enough questions.
Answers.
Yeah, you know, what is the largest feline species in the world? You know, tiger, lion, panther. Tiger. You know, whatever. Just simple questions like that. So I was reading the questions, and they could pay $5 and they had to answer 3 questions. If you got 3 questions right, you got 3 shots off your score for that hole. So if you had a bogey, you take 3 shots off that. You made a hole in one.
You get a birdie.
Yeah, you made a hole in one.
Oh, it's a par 3. That's right. It's a par 3 course.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
So, apologize for my cough there. Still got a little hanging out in the back of the throat. We did that, and Vinny himself made over $120 in tips. I don't know how much money the golf course made, but it was basically $5 for that 3 questions, and Vinny got the help. And let me tell you what, there was like 36, 40 people playing there. 36, 40 people compared to being smarter than a 7th grader. 7th grader wins every time.
That's crazy.
Dude, Vinny was not even letting me finish the questions before he was answering. Like, he was like that dude on Jeopardy. What was his name? Fucking Ken Jennings.
Jennings.
He just fucking knew everything.
Yeah. Or like the guy on that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire who made it all the way $1 million. Didn't even use any of his lifelines, and he's like, I'd like to make a lifeline, phone a friend or whatever. And he calls his dad, and he said, "Hey, Dad, I don't actually need your help. I just wanted to let you know I'm about to win $1 million." Yeah, what a fucking big dick move, dude.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
Snoop Dogg.
Thug life, motherfucker. Man, what happened to those memes where the fucking Thug Life thing comes over and the glasses go on? We need to bring that back.
Snoop Dogg quit being a gangster and teamed up with fucking Martha Stewart to do cooking channels and lost his.
Dude, that's okay. She's a fucking criminal too, man. She did time, hard time.
Dude, I feel like we could get a glow golf course around and Matt and them, Blair, we could probably pull a few strings because as long as plans are freed up this Friday, I think one of the things that me and Owen have been doing is going to watch the Rushville Lions high school football. But they had a homecoming game we went to last Friday too. I took Owen to it. Huge game, dude. Like, it was their rivalry, their homecoming, their first home game of the year. That place was fucking packed. Absolutely packed. I've never seen that many people in a Rushville stadium
if
for.
you're still in the so Owen is actually playing this Sunday,
Correct.
at Lucas Oil.
Nope. October 15th.
October 15th. It's October 15th.
October
Okay, yeah.
15th.
I got my days
plays at
crossed
Lucas
up.
Oil
Never mind.
Stadium.
Okay, put that on your calendars because I think I'm going to be there. It depends on what time my golf thing starts on.
The game
that
starts
day.
at 9. I think the game starts at 9 a.m. If you are interested, let me know. Get me some money in advance. I can let you know. No, it's not two. He says 2 weeks until Lucas Oil. It's actually October 15th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a month. It's September 18th. So
Yeah, it's like a month away. A month away yesterday.
So
yeah.
But anyway, I think it's like $40 or something like that for a ticket. You could donate to him. If he like, I think we'll have enough people if we can get more in there to buy tickets under
Dude,
his link.
That'd be huge. Could you
But
imagine
if he
if we get all
sells
the
enough
people from the
tickets to come
podcast?
watch him?
Oh,
If he
dude.
sells enough people to come watch him, plus up to $300 in donations, he gets to do a private training camp this winter with the new Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson,
dude,
at Lucas Oil. So
we
he
got to
gets
make
go
this
and
happen.
partake in that. So
we need a link for this. I need to make some graphics. We're making that happen.
Karina, I know she's watching. Post the link in here in the chat. That way people can check it out. If you would like to donate or get tickets.
I feel bad.
That
We're
would
always
be
asking for
kick-ass.
money.
No, I mean, and it's not even really asking for money. It's a support thing, man. We like to support people. And we've got another one that we need to touch on too before we roll into our next topic about something that's coming up this weekend as well. But yeah, so there's different sections that you could sit in. They took away the field option because you can't bring your own chairs and sit on a field. It was a standing only, so they took that out because they didn't figure many people would do that. So there's rows 1 through 4 in the lower level. I think they're like $40 a ticket or something like that, or $50, something like that. And then I think it's rows 5 through 10 in the lower level are I think like $25 or $30. So I think she's going to work on trying to get the link in there and check that out. But yeah, he's taking donations toward his name to try and get him into a training camp. So yeah, but
yeah, I remember you said
what
that.
I was saying with the football.
That
What I was saying with the
that thing
football
right
or whatever.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was it's a full game. I think for them they do 12-minute rolling clock quarters just because they're what was it?
They don't need time for commercial breaks.
Yeah, they're first and second grade, so they're not playing full field yet. I think third and fourth and fifth and sixth grade play the full field. I think they just section them off at the 40-yard line. Just most of them kids have problems even running 20 yards. But yeah, they do a 12-minute quarters rolling clock, and so it just never stops unless a coach calls a timeout. So awesome. Matt said he would do $100 in donations. Yep, there's the link.
There you go.
Karina just posted the link there. You can go check that out. And that's freaking awesome, man. He would be absolutely pumped to go do that. He was pumped when I told him because he didn't understand what they were saying when they made the announcement that they were invited to play at Lucas Oil. And I said, when we went to Indianapolis that one time and I showed you that big stadium and told you that's where the Indianapolis Colts play? And he said, yeah. And he goes, that's where you're going to get to play. And he's like, what? Like it all clicked. So I'm trying to get a weekend here freed up on a Sunday, find a good home game or something to take him to the Colts Stadium, actually take him inside of there and let him experience the vibe and just how cool it is inside of there and to be a part of one of those games before he actually gets to play there, just so he can understand how special and how cool it is.
Right.
So, but anyway, yeah. Back to like I've been taking him to some of the high school football games just so he can kind of watch other players, bigger people that have been playing for a while, to kind of learn the game. This is his first year in football. Little stud in baseball, but he's learning the stuff for the football and wants to be more involved. But back to the glow golf thing too. That's where I was sectioning it. Ashley Carmody, he is the owner at Antler Point Golf Course in Rushville. I feel like we could corner him at a football game and
right, talk him into it,
see,
twist his arm.
Yeah. We've got interest in a glow golf tournament. What can we do to make it happen? And it may be something that we can't do until next spring. You know, just because it's so late in the year. But
it's so late in the year.
It's still something
we like
cool
to froze our asses off last night. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still one of those things here. I don't know if the link's blocked. I'm gonna try and copy it. Hang on.
If you're interested, if you're interested in donating, just message the podcast. If you don't see the link, just message me or John.
Okay,
there's some email addresses popping up in there too. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you just post your email address in there too. I reposted the link. I copied it from what Karina said if it didn't show up for some reason. But if you are interested, post your email address in there, and Karina will pull that off of there and send you an email in regards to that as well. So the next thing, I told you that we had another fundraiser deal that we're gonna share this Saturday also. This Saturday also is the Ashley Albertson Memorial Ride. Paul Kors, big TQ fanatic, has put together a benefit ride for Ashley. It will start out at It'll start out at Long Branch and Laurel. I'm not sure where all they're traveling. He told me the other day, I forget, there's like 4 or 5 different locations, but it's kind of stays in the central Indiana part to kind of be a midway point for everybody to meet in one location, hit that area, and then everybody can kind of evenly disperse to go home and do their own plans for the evening. Registration starts at 10:30. Kickstands up at noon. It's mainly for Jeeps and motorcycles. It is $20 per bike. If you have a passenger on the bike, it'll be $5 per passenger. And then if you want to do a Jeep, it's $20 per Jeep and $5 per passenger as well. They will have a 50-50 raffle. And then Hendrix has donated 12 Colts tickets. I don't know if you have that you can pop up there too.
I don't have that, but I do have the Pacers thing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what
that's what it was. Yeah, but all the proceeds that they're gonna
holy shit.
All the proceeds from this go to So we're also doing a race September 30th at Circle City, a memorial race for her, and all the proceeds will go to her foundation. They're going to give it to us for the racing series and loop that into what we are raising for her to go toward her foundation. So
$3,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah, so there is the drawing that they're going to do too. The prize value on that is $3,000. So they're going to include 12 tickets. That'll include your food, beverage, parking passes. It will be a suite for the December 20th game at 7 p.m. against the Charlotte's Hornets. Thank you to Hendrix for donating that to raise money. I think they will have information when they do the drawing and stuff of how many tickets, how much the tickets cost and whatnot. Very cool deal though. So if you have a Jeep or a motorcycle, cars are welcome to join in that as well. So you want to show up.
I'm sure they'll need probably some escorts and stuff too. So.
Oh yeah. It's going to be huge. So
big deal.
Yeah, and then like Cole said, he's going to do the ride for Ashley, and then he's going to head to Eldora. So Owen has a football game that morning, so I will not be able to do that. And then as soon as I get done, I'm going to hightail it over at Eldora as well. I've got a small diaper party that I'm doing over there. We're going to be camping out Saturday night, and I'm going to go ahead and get campsite set up and get everything ready to go. Anybody is welcome to join. I have 2 plots rented, reserved, and they will be set up. If you want to bring a tent, come out to Eldora for the 4 Crown after the ride or whatever. You're more than welcome to come out there. We'll have food. Badass Racing, USAC will have their midgets, non-wing sprints, their Silver Crown, and I do believe the All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Car Series is going to be running that night as well. So plenty of fun and party doesn't stop after the race. We take it back over to the campgrounds and have a good fire and stuff. So anybody's more than welcome to join. Just let me know, and I'll get you the information so you can come hang out with us.
I regret to inform you that I will not be there. I have prior band commitments. So
I've already rubbed it in. He's already mad.
Maybe we can FaceTime, and then
yeah,
I can show you my butthole or something.
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Party won't stop till we pass out.
Yeah, so bring a tent. I think we've got one of my buddies. I haven't seen him in here, Jerry Olm the third. He's got a big tent that he's gonna bring. I've got a tent I'm gonna bring. I think I have a couple air mattresses. So
make sure you bring $5 for the gangbang with Cole.
Just bring you some pillows and blankets and shit because I'm not sharing with anybody. But it'll be a good time. We'll have fun and yeah. So. All right,
got a lot of stuff going on, man.
Fuck yeah, man! It's good shit. It's all good shit. All stuff for good causes. We've got great support. Super cool stuff, man. We got a busy episode today, don't we? This is awesome.
We're all kinds of shit
going
on.
Rolling through it too. So I'm up, aren't I?
You are.
So
it's your turn.
We have a Cole Murray, the Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance segment of the Would You Rathers. Front and center.
Look at that.
Let's see.
Pow.
You want a dirtier ride? We'll let it slide. Cole Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance will take care of you. Call 765-698-5916. Let's go. So for the first Would You Rather, I need to get back over to where I'm at here. We will, Cole. We will send you that graphic afterwards.
Yeah, we'll send it to you.
He's got the file. That way you can update it on all your socials. Oh, he said 5915. So
that's
we'll
not what I was told. I'll fix it.
Hang on, maybe you fat fingered me because I am pretty damn sure that is what you sent me. But while I'm looking for that, I'll get back over to the Would You Rathers.
It's easy enough for me.
Yeah, you did. You fat fingered me because your message to me says 765-698-5916.
Damn.
So do not call that number unless you want to talk to fucking Becky, who is trying to lay down and go to bed tonight. Actually, you know what? We really fucked up posting that on there because now everybody's gonna call it. Oh shit. So first, would you rather? Would you rather go to the doctor for a shot or go to the dentist to get a cavity filled? And I know we're gonna be on the opposite side of the spectrum on this.
I'm going for the shot. I fucking hate going to the dentist. I fucking hate mouth pain. Fuck.
I'm opposite. I would rather them drill 6 fucking cavities and fill them before I get a shot. It makes me fucking sick. Like, and I know, and this is what I was saying.
You a bitch.
Yeah, you're right. I don't do shots, man. I will take a pill for them all day. All day. Don't give me a fucking shot. I don't care if it takes a week longer for me to heal. Give me the goddamn pill. And my poor wife's had some diabetes issues here with the gestational diabetes from the pregnancy, and they've got her on insulin to balance her levels and stuff out, and she's on insulin now, and she has to give herself a shot at night in the belly or in the leg. Man, it about makes me pass out laying down in bed. I can't do it, man. I can't. And people can make fun of me all they want. Everybody's got their own fears. That's mine. Like, and I can't help it. Like, there's nothing I could do about it. It is what it is, and I will fight my fucking grandma if she comes at me with a syringe. Like, I don't do it. It sucks.
Get out of here, Gertie. Go on.
That's what.
You crazy ass.
Oh. Just a little shot is what got her pregnant, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karina, every night, my stomach is upset just watching you. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you talking my guy all wrong.
Poor Granny. You get a shot in the gums when you get a cavity. See, I don't remember getting a shot, though. Like I've had a cavity filled like I don't know. I had to have a couple of them filled in high school, and I don't remember. They did give me a shot when they did my top two wisdom teeth. I still have my bottom two in, but my top two weren't impacted, so they could do it awake while I was at the dentist. And I freaked the fuck out. They put the laughing gas mask on me, and I was just like, I was huffing that shit so hard to fuck me up to where I didn't care when they came in with the shot. But I do remember them. They hit me in 5 places. They got me in the top right corner, the bottom right corner, top left corner, bottom left corner, and one right in the fucking roof of my mouth.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the
Oh,
worst when that one in the roof of the mouth sucks balls.
Yeah. Luckily, they did the top two first on the outsides and then the bottom two, so everything was
Right.
already starting to go.
Well, the
numb
one
when
in the
they
roof
shot
of the
me in
mouth always
top,
gets
but
me, and it's always like you're fucking like trying to swallow your tongue. God, it's terrible.
I want to puke right now just
Yeah.
thinking about it.
All right, moving on. Carry on.
All right.
Next one.
Would you rather lose all of your memories from birth to now, or lose your ability to make new long-term memories? So from this point on, you're not able to maintain or retain memories for the rest of your life, or you lose everything from when you
So basically,
your earliest memory up
you
to
basically
now.
just start over right now.
Yeah, it's more or less like you fucking hit your head so hard that you just have to relearn who you are. Like everything in your past,
Like just
you
like
come to
conscious
and you
memories,
don't
or
even
like
know
can I still
everything.
play
Like
guitar?
you come to. I don't know.
Like where we
I don't know.
draw, where
I
we
don't know what
drawing
the
the line?
stipulations are.
Like shit
Because
that I
it's one
like.
of those things like you come to right now and you don't know where you're at. You don't know who the fuck Stephanie is sitting next to you. You don't know who I am. You don't even know what's going on right now. Like you're just automatically locked into
Dude,
a
I could live in the
podcast.
moment. I don't think I could get rid of some of my old memories, dude. Like especially if I'm like losing my skill set and like I have to like
Yeah.
relearn to talk, relearn who Stephanie is, relearn to play guitar, relearn to play bass. Like I got some pretty fucking cool ass memories. Like the first time I saw the ocean
Yeah.
a couple years ago, like yeah, like 51st dates. Like that's fucked.
Yeah, see, and I feel like that I'm the same. I don't think so. And here's the other thing: if you live in the moment, everything becomes a past memory.
Right.
So you basically, I don't know.
Like
I guess that's not necessarily
I
true.
mean,
The
I'm
way that's
perfectly-
worded is it's new long-term memories. So everything from here on out, you wouldn't remember though. Everything would stop at
Is this
September
a-
18th,
is this a
2023
trick
at
question?
9:57 p.m.
This is a trick
I don't
question, I
know.
feel like.
This is one of those deep would you rathers. Only the best for you, Dano.
Pass.
Oh, bullshit. That's a stupid ass response for
Hey,
a would you rather question.
Pass.
I'm keeping my birth to now memories. Oh, fuck. Thanks for playing, dick. All right, on to the next one. Would you rather have a magic carpet that flies or have a see-through submarine?
I'm going to go with
think we all
magic
know what
carpet that flies. Based on recent historical events. Magic carpet that flies for 500, Alex.
Oh,
What is I
man.
am not a dumb fuck?
Oh my god, is that too soon? Damn.
No.
See, Clinton didn't learn a fucking lesson. Clinton says a see-through submarine. I think so. Let's clear this up. I think a see-through submarine would be cool with the correct
Safety
I don't
features?
know, pressure strength. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
you want
like
to call that.
Not going to the Titanic?
Yeah. I mean, God, I got something in my eyes driving me nuts.
Get your finger out of there.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that I think it would be cool to go down to certain depths and check out like all the like a tropical area to where you can see all the colorful fish and
Yeah, but once you get to like 100 feet, like, I mean, they got that crap already. Like, you don't need a see-through submarine. Like, I just want to get on my fucking magic carpet and fucking fly over everybody and go right to work. Like,
well, hell, today today you could do it in your living room. Just get a VR headset, and they've already got cameras and shit that's got that
Dude, that's
shit
what
recorded.
I'm saying. And plus, like, you get down like to 100 feet, you can't see anything anyway. So, like, it's so dark out
See?
100 feet that, like, fuck, man.
See, there we go. Now we got some personal info coming out. Matt said he's really neither because he's claustrophobic and don't like heights. Fuck both. So,
Well, I mean, you could, dippy do around stoplights and stuff, 6-8 feet over some cars. Like, would that be?
I'm gonna touch on. I'm gonna touch on.
we-
I'm gonna touch on that here in a minute. Don't even
Damn.
start.
Shit's
But-
coming out now. It's getting
Hell
salty
yeah,
in here,
yeah.
motherfuckers.
So the claustrophobia is coming from a guy that straps into a little race car every weekend.
Right.
Now, see, here's a fun fact too. I used to be extremely fucking car sick.
Melvin.
Shelbyville is 20 miles from my house. And when I was a kid, I could not ride with my parents to Shelbyville without getting car sick.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. I used to get car sick really bad. Really bad. Like we were always stopping so I could puke. It was pretty bad, but yeah. But see, and I still get car sick today if I'm in the back seat. Like if I'm on a long trip for the back seat and I don't have good air movement, it's not good. If I'm in the front seat, I'm good. But
I was working in Bloomington. I rode with this dude named Whiskey Bob, and he drove like 85, 95 miles an hour everywhere. And fucking, I remember we were taking some back roads through like fucking Poland and bullshit, taking the back way to Bloomington. And I was in the back seat, and I remember I held my fucking puke all the way from fucking Ellisville to the fucking Walmart on 46 in Terre Haute. And as soon as I got out of his truck, he pulled away, and I fucking let her loose, dude. Oh my god, I've thrown up so hard in my life.
yeah,
That was the only time I've ever been car sick.
Karina said I still do. I've driven him a few times, and he's thrown up upon arrival. I was heavily intoxicated when she's drove me. One of those, I rode in the back seat because we were coming home from somewhere, and I have a thing when I go to a Pacers game, and I don't know, this is probably like, please don't turn me in for this, anybody, but when I go to Pacers games, I steal a cone from the parking garage when I come home. I grab a cone.
That's the kind of shit
yoink
you... Now
I
it's
yoink
over.
that motherfucker straight through the window, and that is
Now
my
it's
souvenir
over.
for the day.
Now it's over.
But,
You can't do that anymore. You're going to
yeah.
get fucking bills in the mail from fucking Department of Transportation.
Give a fuck,
Downtown
$20
Indianapolis,
for a
Marion
cone.
County. Them things are fucking expensive, dude. They're like $80.
I know. I just bought a fucking green one for a start cone for our deal. It was like $46 for one cone.
Hey, I thought about this the other day. On behalf of Just Got Off Podcast, since you're getting your new cone and everything, can I do like a cone sponsorship?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Abso-fucking-lutely.
like a $20 cone sponsorship. Like something crazy, like if the cone accidentally gets hit or something, like I donate $20 to the series or whatever.
Oh, see, don't do that. Like most of the guys are actually pretty good about not hitting the cone. Yeah,
I know Joey Paxson likes to hit stuff, but
well, see, and that's the infield cone. So, like on the restart cone, which is going into effect for these next two races. Normally, we have a restart cone because
I knew that'd get
jumping
fucking
the start.
people
I
fired
know.
up. I knew that would
I
get
know.
people fired up.
If nobody will buy
shit.
the Keith Bradley shirt and run you dry on on the beers, they'll run you dry by
By
fucking
the
hitting
fucking
the
cone,
cone.
yeah.
And see, the thing is, we got a new guy that's helping us out, and that's who's going to be moving the cone because they're going to have me up in the tower, so we have to have somebody running the rope.
I gotta
ordered
think
a
how-
new
I
cone
gotta think-
today.
How we can support your racing series from the podcast somehow. I already know how I'm doing it as Rockstar Graphics, so we need to figure out how we can just put Just Got Off Podcast on there somewhere. We'll put a big giant sticker on the front of Cole Murray's car or something.
I'm sure they would. I'm sure Cole would. I'm sure Cole would throw
Fuck
one on
that
there.
cone.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, where the fuck were we?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So back to it. Karina was trying to drive me home one time, and I threw up at my parents. I actually rode home in the back of the Jeep that one night because on the way home, I thought, fuck it, I've stole cones. Let's one up it. And I'm gonna steal one of these fucking construction barrels. Those things are heavy as
Heavy.
shit. I popped the hatch of the Jeep open and went to jump out and grab that thing. Not
You're not
happening.
moving
Not
it.
drunk. And then I seen headlights coming over the overpass, and I like took off running,
he's
dove into the
scared.
back of the Jeep, shut the door, and I'm like, go, go, go! Like I didn't get the barrel. I just had to leave it.
Damn.
But I passed out in the back of the Jeep, and then was puking in my parents' side yard when we got home. Let's see.
good.
That's all I had. The would you rather for the Magic Carpet Rider flying,
All right.
for that flies or see through submarine.
This has been. I need some
So-
sound effects for these motherfuckers too.
I know. We gotta
I need-
get some closeouts on these.
I need a little like fucking diesel turbo whistling or some shit for that one, like like a squeegee.
Oh,
Oh yeah, good idea. Hell yeah. So thank you to
Yeah.
Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance, Cole Murray, yours truly in the chat there. Give him a shout if you want your shit to be shiny. I love it.
yes, sir. And again, that is 765-698-5915. Not
15.
not
I'll
16.
fix it. God
He
damn it. Let me take-
That's not your fault. That's his fault. He told me the wrong number.
Fucking shit.
Fat
Well-
fingered it.
He's not going to talk. I'm not allowing him to talk about the cone. That's not his rule. That's my rule. Don't
what?
over. You're not allowed to talk about the cone.
Oh, I mean, it is what it is.
That's my rule.
If
Putting my
people
foot
don't
down.
have anything to bitch about, then
Oh, they're going to find something
We're
to
good.
bitch about.
oh, that's all right. But that's not going to be about the
Mhm.
cone because we're putting it back out there. Nobody passes until the cone, and we have eliminated all that.
Oh, I forgot to update. Hold on a minute. Fucking my producer duties up here. This is cool, guys. Watch this shit fucking change. You ready? Hold on a second. We got this.
Oh,
Aha. I have updated the just the tip topic. Satisfying the tip.
let's see. So, oh man, my I gotta fix this. Somehow my restream disappeared to where I can't see the chat anymore. Oh, there they are. I'm
You
back.
broke it.
So this one came from the Rayburn boys.
I think our last like 10 just the tip
they
topics.
might as well sponsor the podcast
yeah.
under Rayburn Racing for the rest of the year. Or I mean, team in here, Logan and Hunter Rayburn with Rayburn Racing should just team up, just kind of like Cole and Matt did, and this
$500
could be their
gets you
just a
in.
tip topic. Because these guys, I'm telling you what, they are the spirit.
Supplying us with content right now.
They are the spirit of the series. I think everybody gets a great laugh off of the shit that they post. They are both very good-spirited persons, like to have fun, very helpful, very charitable.
Hey, don't let that shit go to your head, boys.
They go above and beyond to do the right thing and help people out. And I mean, the list goes on and on. I could sit here and make a list all day of all the shit that I've seen them do to be helpful to others. Very
The
selfless
world
people.
needs more
But,
people like that.
But like I said, they have good humor. They're very spontaneous and fun people, and they help out a lot with just the tip topic. And then I have a bonus one too. Yeah. So, what?
Hunter said one of them is an asshole, though. I'm not telling you which one.
Yeah, and they have a
Both
of them
finally got girlfriends. All right. Yeah, boy.
I'm here to
things-
fight or fuck, and I don't see your sister.
Things have gotten a little bit more chill with these guys since they're 2 inches and some strange.
Damn.
Shots fired. Let's go. And I will have a bonus, just a tip topic that somebody put in here too after this one.
All right.
But they put in here, satisfying the tip is not what we're talking about right now. 2 inches is generous, Hunter said. um, Logan wanted to touch on um, how happy and what a difference that you can make by just tipping your waitress. Um, where are you at with that? I know some people don't, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You're an asshole if you don't tip your waitress or waiter. Um,
Um,
to an
I'm
extent, and it's one of those deals.
I'm
where,
around the 20-25% range. Like I don't make a whole lot of money, so anytime
see,
like
I'm 15. I'm 15 to 25.
I'd say depending on where I'm going and the type of service that I've got, if the fucking place is busy, like Friday night at a Texas Roadhouse, and I get in there and I get my food and stuff in a timely manner, that has nothing to do with your waitress. It's basically the cook back there cooking. But if I have to ask for refills, if I have to ask for, especially refills for me because I drink like a fish when I eat, you're not gonna get yeah, you don't drink anything. You're not gonna get a very good tip, especially if I have to ask. Like even if you
Yeah.
have to hustle, like you're working in air conditioning, you get paid to hustle, especially when you're
Right.
busy. Like you're only busy for 4, 5, 6 hours. If you do a pickup order, do you tip? Absolutely not.
I do, because the pickup orders go. So here's what I learned when I went to the St. Paul Tavern. Um, so if you eat in, the tips are divided up between the servers. If you do a takeout or a pickup or whatever, it goes to the cooks to prep that, get it prepped and ready and sitting there ready to go for you to pick up. So I always try to like I go to Pizza King. I go do a pickup order or whatever. I do like $5. Just something. I do something just because they're back there working too, and they got it all prepped and ready, bagged up, boxed, sitting there ready to go as soon as I get there, nice,
but,
hot,
like,
and ready.
They're getting paid to work.
No, and Matt said I think they're just telling you that. No, I sat front and center, was a regular every single day, 5 days a week at the bar, eating my lunch, and was very good friends with the owners and knew there was separate bowls for the servers that get split up, and then the separation that
that's
goes to
fine.
the
The
cooks.
tip the tip jar is fine for the cooks. The tip jar is fine for the servers or
Cooks.
whatever, the waitresses. It's
Right.
fine for that to have them two separate tip jars, okay? But they're paying them back there to cook 10, 12, 13, $14 an hour, whatever kids are getting paid these days. They're getting their hourly wage to cook. That's what they were hired for. I don't
Right, but most of the time, like if it's a crazy lunch hour or whatever, you know, most
No,
of the
but
time they
you
get the
signed
food
on
prepped and put it on a plate.
That's fine. There's
These
no
guys are
difference.
having
There's
Yeah,
no
but
difference
now
between
they
putting
gotta
it in a
go
fucking to-go bag or putting it on a plate. You know what
well,
I
they
mean?
gotta leave the kitchen and go get that stuff prepped and get the to-go stuff, bag it up, get everything, get all your condiments and shit that
You
you
gotta
want,
go get
salsa,
the plate.
peppers, the
You gotta go
sauces.
get the silverware. You gotta go do all that shit
Oh,
anyway.
the waitress does all that. The waitress.
See, I don't.
Well, they got to
You,
get the plate, but the waitress is responsible for getting your silverware. I don't know. I'm generous. I know, and then like I
that's
knew
an
some of them people
anomaly for
personally,
the St. Paul
and
Tavern.
I know they work
there.
hard.
Here's the situation that I'm thinking of. Okay, I put a mobile order in on Subway, which is a half block away from my work, and I walk over there and I put a mobile order in. I go pick it up. It automatically populates a tip onto my thing. Like you didn't do
Right.
anything but made my sandwich that you're getting paid $10, $11 an hour to do anyway. I
Right.
came over and got my sandwich and paid for it.
Now see something like that, like the Subway. We talked about this on a previous episode, like
Mm-hmm.
how when you go to pay for your Subway now, it pops up on the thing. Would you like to tip this much or whatever? Well, no, because 5 years ago you were doing the same thing, and there's really no. You're still handing me a cup, and I still have to go get my drink, and I'm more or less taking care of myself at that point. So for fast food industries, no, but for like the restaurants and stuff, like I said, if I go to Pizza King or whatever,
Yeah, see, like Pizza King tip
King's
is included in your bill. Like,
See, I've never seen that.
Then it should be
It's never
reflected in
listed on the
higher.
receipt though.
I believe that should be reflected in higher menu prices. Due to
And,
staff
it,
shortages
and
or
if that's
whatever.
true, then if that's true, then it should be listed in the receipt because
Yeah,
we look at our receipts because we scan them and upload them. Thank you
Right.
to the what you guys do, but I've never seen it perfectly worded out. Hey, gratuity included or whatever. Yeah. So there's an ongoing joke here in my chat that to make sure my daughter isn't drinking out of the dog's water bowl. She was in there
Yeah.
trying to share a meal with my dog earlier, but at the same token, Matt's son eats dog food. So, and Bexley will too if you leave her alone. But no, anyway, back to it. So like the other night when we had the Ashley Memorial or the Ashley Albertson honor race at Shelbyville the day after her passing,
right.
we were gonna try and get to Applebee's. Night ran late. We got in last minute. Matt was told no to fuck off. He got in there 7 minutes late. But me and Logan were in there eating, and we shut the place down. Like no shit. They locked the doors. TVs were going off. Lights were going off, and we were just sitting there hanging out and having some beers and
Right.
eating and stuff.
You get called out.
And they
right
didn't
now.
care. They're not calling me bitches. They're calling them bitches. Like, because I was fine
Fuck
with
that
it.
Applebee's, brother.
We
Fuck
actually
it.
sent somebody up there to pop the door. That way they could come in. And then the manager was just like, "No, you're 7 minutes late." And they were threatening to call security on him. And Matt's like, "You don't need to call security." But see, like the manager kind of was an asshole to us, but the waitress was fucking awesome. She knew what we were there for.
Yeah, if you're a bad motherfucking
and
waitress, you know what I
and-
mean. Like you get what you
and
deserve.
we
You know
told
what I
her.
mean.
Yeah, and we told her, what we're there for, and she knew it, And there's a lady that I work with over in Batesville that works there part time, and it kind of gave her a heads up of what was going on. So she had told us, she's like, "You guys can stay as long as you want. Like, I don't even give a shit. Like, I've got stuff to do cleaning around out back here. You're not holding me up at all." So we just sat there and hung out, and she was really nice, super cool. We tipped her like 25. I tipped her $25. I don't know what Logan tipped her, but we took care of her and was nice.
Yeah,
and,
that's
for
that's
letting us
an
stay in
exception.
there, and
But they
and
told
then
us to fuck
went
off.
home. Well, I got
If you hadn't showed up 7 minutes fucking post closing time, okay. Here's the thing. Here's another thing on that. If they close at 11, right, and you show up at 10:59, they should seat you and serve you, because they do not close until 11.
And I was told by the lady that I work with that I think it's like 1:00 is what their cutoff is.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Their system shuts down and will not let you put anything in after 1:00.
Right.
She said that is the Applebee's system, that there's nothing that they can do about it unless they're going to, like, because that's why they do the last call,
Right.
because those cooks are going to have to stay there an hour past anyway. They are prepared to stay past. Like she said, they are prepared to stay past
Be
that
there
1 hour
anyway.
cutoff
Yeah.
time. That is just the cutoff time for food to get in, because they have to stay an hour or two after to clean up and get things
Right.
done and prepped ready for the next day anyway.
And like, why are they
But-
if they get pissed off, and like, why are they getting fucking pissed off, dude? Like,
Well, see, that's the thing. The cooks weren't mad. The food was fucking incredible. The waitress wasn't mad. We told her we would take care
Right.
of her and tip her, and and she was super nice to us. The manager was just being a power trip and told them they could. But like I said, they couldn't have. Like,
Dude,
if I knew Matt and them were coming, I would have got their order put in at the 1:00, and they could have been seated, and the waitress
Yeah.
wouldn't have gave 2 fucks.
yeah.
She said there was no way, even if they came in at 1:07, which is what time they got there, is there was no way for them to enter the order because the system they have is locked out and
Yeah,
is
well-
illegal for them to serve after that point. And so
and that's
but-
understandable if it's something to where like they cannot.
But the waitress had
physically-
no control, so we tipped
Right.
her
Yeah.
nice.
You physically can't take any more money. You can't even put an order in. You know what I mean? Like, if it's the
Right.
system automatically does that, then fine. But if you're punching keys on a cash register like fucking old school, and like,
Blair. He said the manager looked like he eats corn on the cob the long way. I told you this dude's fucking hilarious. He's on one anyway. Mr. 300 tonight.
Mr. 300. Damn. But yeah, I mean, that's acceptable. Like I would get. Here's the thing. Okay, I worked at Guitar Center for 10 years, and on Saturday nights, we were right next to a PetSmart, right next to a Best Buy, right next to a Five Below, BW3's, Monocle's Pizza, Mexican restaurant, Olive Garden. So it was a very busy
Popular
atmosphere and area on Friday and Saturday nights. Well, Friday nights we were open until 9, so it wasn't that bad. But on Saturdays we closed at 7 so that everybody could go to their gigs and stuff. Well, these fucking people would come in the door at 6:59 and want to fucking walk around the store and look around and pound on pianos and beat on drum kits and stuff and not ever buy anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
We close at 7. That means you
And
have
see,
one
that's one of
fucking...
those
And they would
things-
get pissed off that we would be like, hey, guys, we're closing in 1 minute. Like, can we help you get anything? And they'd get mad and be like, no, we're just looking around. Like, why are you closing at 7? Because we've all got fucking gigs to get to. That's our hours. We close at 7. This isn't a fucking restaurant. I can't help it.
Right.
You showed up at B-Dubs at 6:30 on a Friday or Saturday night, and now you have to wait 45, 50 minutes for a fucking table. That's not my problem. We close at 7. And so we got to the point to where at 6:55, we started posting somebody by the door and screening people for coming in. Are you guys here to pick up anything? Because we close in 5 minutes and we're getting ready to shut the store down. Like the floors are already swept and like we can't dirty up for tomorrow. And most of the people would be like, oh, no, that's fine. We were just coming in to look around. And every once in a while, there'd be a dude that would be like, yeah, I need fucking guitar strings like yesterday. And sure, we're going to sell the guy the guitar strings if he needs them or drumsticks or whatever.
Because he's coming in there to actually buy something.
Yeah, but we're not going to cater to a fucking family of fucking 47 where they got fucking chicken finger grease all over their fucking hands, dirtying up a $3,500 guitar, and going to waste my fucking time dirtying my floor and my guitars just to not buy anything. Like, eat a dick.
So there was there's a little discussion going on in the chat too right now. Matt said that their Waffle House was great. Cole said our Waffle House was fine. No booze. It was fine. Mediocre at best.
Mediocre.
Yeah, I'm so back to it. I think that tipping people could definitely make their night, and it's kind of crazy that some people just don't tip at all. And I've done that 2 times. One time I was in college and it was at on International Pancake Day, and I hopped served free pancakes. Yeah, and me and a buddy showed up, and I forgot my fucking wallet, and all we got was pancakes and water, dude. And like, because it's still free, you don't pay for shit. And he forgot his wallet too, and I'm like, fuck, we can't fucking tip this lady. And he's like, we'll just wait till she goes, and then we'll like dart out. Which I use that. Yeah, I use that. I use that structure here a little while ago, which is what Karina's talking about, saying we can't go back to Kentucky. We waited till she kind of walked off to take care of another table and like started scurrying out of there. And we got to the door, and I should have never looked back. Never should I have looked back. But I will forever have that girl's face imprinted in the back of my head because she was so fucking mad.
That's fucking hilarious.
You know, I felt like the biggest pile of shit ever.
That's fucking
so
awesome.
here's the deal too. Like with the one with Karina that she's talking about. We did an escape room. No. This is I think this was when we went to go. Yeah, I think it was an escape room. I don't know. We were down there. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then we actually went and purchased the new stove and microwave and whatnot, and which we could not fucking load up in the truck because apparently they ship that shit from a warehouse now to your house. You can't actually bring it home with you the day you buy it. But we stopped at a Golden Corral, right?
I fucking hate Golden Corral.
I love it.
Fucking made me. I'll never eat there again, ever in my life.
What? Oh, dude, they're fantastic. So
not when you're throwing your guts up at fucking 3 a.m. They're not.
Well, it's because you got a fucking belly and a palate of a 5-year-old.
This is
But
15 years ago. I haven't eaten there in 15 years.
close enough. So we eat there, and then I realize, like when it's done, that you already you pay for your meal upon arrival. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
get your drink right then and there, and you pay. Well, nobody's gonna tip and like prior to the service. You know what I mean? So I thought that they brought like another bill or something that you could offer a tip at the end of the day or at the end of your meal. Nope. They expect like cash tips, and I didn't have cash, and neither did Karina. So we waited for her to take some shit from one table back to the kitchen, and we hurried up and hightailed it out of there. And I'm sure she wasn't very happy. Very sketchy fucking area. It was around Louisville, so there was
Right.
it was a Golden Corral, but it wasn't a bunch of old people. So I mean, it was a lot of people. That place was fucking packed, and none of them looked very friendly. And yeah, so we were just trying to get out of there. But we left a woman $100 tip in Indy one night. Just two of us ate and had a couple drinks. But you could tell that the lady was struggling financially. She was incredibly stressed. Something going on in her life, and she was crying, etc. The look on her face when she seen the tip was something that I'll never forget. She sat down and bawled her eyes out. And I've seen videos where like people will do that too, and
Yeah.
that's pretty special shit. When like, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. My dad also said, goes back to last week's convo. All people are going through something. I'd say 70% of waitresses are struggling in life. If they do good, tip them. You know, I agree with that too. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
and there's sometimes that like I'm never going to reduce a tip because the food was a little off or something like that, because that is not their problem. That is a very like deceived thing that people don't understand is they don't have any control over how quick you get your food. If they put the order in a timely manner, after that it is out of their hands. They could yell at the cook until they're blue in the face, and it doesn't fucking matter because your food will come out when it gets done.
Right. Yeah.
But and the like if they forget a little thing here or whatever, condiments or whatever to bring out, it's itty bitty. You know, that's a small problem. It's not that big of a deal. And if your food sucks, that's not their fucking problem either. Most of them are very apologetic and will compensate you in one way or another. That doesn't mean fuck them. You know, like yeah, it's I always try to be very generous when it comes to tipping, just because like they're saying sometimes everything that happens in a waitress position is out of their control. They're just doing the best they can to do the best service that they can provide. So
right. And I agree with that too. I just feel like, if you're gonna bitch like all the time, like I have this one gal on my Facebook. I'm not gonna mention any names, but all she does is bitch about how people don't tip and don't leave a good tip, and these customers were terrible and blah blah blah. Like, if you're not happy in your job with the money you make, nothing is stopping you from going and getting a job at Walmart and making $15 an hour. Like, no one's forcing
Yeah.
you to stay there in that in that spot. So, I mean,
yeah, and I'm sure the warehouse is fucking sitting back here too, to where you can be away from the general public and just focus on doing stocking back there or whatever, you know.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. So this happened. So yesterday we had two dinners that we kind of went to. So shout out to my wife early, a little bit early here, but her birthday is Wednesday. So
Right.
happy early birthday
Happy
to her.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I'm not gonna mention her name, but it is a milestone birthday. But yeah, everybody wish her a happy early birthday. But because the weeks are busy for us, just with Owen's football and work and everything else going on, Don't sing. I will literally cry. She said,
I got
so it
I
was
got a
one of those
guitar over
deals-
here.
Oh no, he's gonna start shredding on it. But oh yeah, Matt guessed it.
Dirty 30. All I gotta say
But,
is next year for my birthday, my 40th birthday is on a Saturday. Do the
fuck.
math on that one, yo.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we had a small dinner with her dad and his girlfriend yesterday at their house, and then we went out to eat last night at Texas Corral over there in Shelbyville, and like that's one of those places where they bring you the rolls, throw like the real nice rolls and stuff with the cinnamon
yeah.
butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I was sitting there for a minute and I'm like, we didn't get any fucking rolls. Where's our rolls? And like it took forever to get us our damn rolls. She's like, you guys didn't get any? I'm like, what? Like I told mom and dad, I'm like, she's our fucking waitress. She's the one that clears the table off. She hasn't cleared any baskets off yet, right? I'm like, you figured you'd notice that we haven't put down 3 baskets of rolls yet.
Right. God damn.
Oh.
Figure it out.
I think
Figure
that's
it out,
probably
Myrtle.
about a podcast. I had another bonus tip, just a tip topic, but we are at the 2-hour mark.
Yep.
I can actually roll that one on for next week. I will put that in
We'll
the
do
schedule
that.
for next week.
Not a McGangbanger.
Yeah, not a gangbanger.
No $5
Cole's still
McGangbangers
stuck.
here.
Cole's still stuck on those. So, I think that's it. I think that's a podcast.
If you're happy with it, I'm happy with it.
I am, dude. I thought tonight went really smooth.
I
We
think
had
it
good
did too.
cooperation and everybody was hanging out, and
Motherfuckers,
doing
he
their
says.
thing. So,
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to our new sponsors, Hedrick Lawn and Landscaping and Murray's Automotive Detailing and Performance. Thank you guys for being here. Cole, as soon as I get these damn things edited, I will send you over your new graphics if you are pleased with them. Take a look at them. If you need me to make changes, let me know. Thank you guys for being here. Episode number 13 is in the books. Baby Bexley, where are you?
so bye, guys.
See you next week. Peace.